What's going on, everyone? Charlie here. Another filing to talk about out of the NYSE-ARCA, and they are primarily an options exchange. And this is a filing immediate effectiveness of proposed rule change to modify the NYSE-ARCA options fee schedule. Now, if you're new to the channel, I want you to realize that every time you see a filing come out with the word fee schedule in it, it's going to relate to market share, liquidity, payment for order flow, and the lack thereof. So the purpose of this filing is to modify the NYSE-ARCA options fee schedule regarding incentive programs offered by the exchange. Now, this was originally supposed to take effect July 1st. However, since it just showed up on the Fed register, it will not be in effect until tomorrow, 7/13/21. It says the purpose of this filing is to amend the fee schedule to make modifications to one of the customer posting credit tiers and non-penny issues, and to introduce an additional discount and take liquidity fees for professional customers and non-customer liquidity removing interest as described below. The exchange proposes to implement the fee change effective July 1st. In other words, the 13th, because we just saw it come on the register today. And if anyone else is new here, no matter what a filing says, until it shows up on the Fed register for publication, it will not be approved. That's just how the process works. Now, the changes this is going to do, basically, the non-penny tiers provide the OTP holders. Now, OTP holder is just an options trading permit holder. Can qualify for per contract credits applied to electronic options transactions based on meeting certain minimum volume thresholds from customer posting interest in non-penny issues. The exchange proposes to modify the non-penny tiers by providing an alternative qualification method to achieve non-penny tier F. And the different qualification method that they're doing is they're basically doubling the total amount of percentage of liquidity or volume. They have to meet that threshold in order to get that incentive. Now, in OTP, trading rights are granted through options trading permits, and it entitles you to trade options on the NYSE-ARCA options facilities, including the electronic platform and the physical trading floor. The NYSE-ARCA platform is available to 5 types of market participants. That would be lead market makers, market maker authorized traders, agency floor brokers, and order flow providers. So everything we hate, right? So the proposed alternative qualification to achieve non-penny tier F is designed to continue to attract customer order flow for all issues to the exchange, and also to reward posted liquidity, which provides benefits to all market participants by providing more trading opportunities, which in turn attracts customers, market makers, and non-customer interest. An increase in the activity of these market participants in turn facilitates tighter spreads, which may cause additional corresponding increase in order flow from other participants. Changes continued. So this is the change I was talking about. It has to be 2% of total industry customer equity. And the cool thing is they're adding specifically ETF option average daily volume. So if you want to be able to get this incentive rebate, not only do you have to provide the 2%, but it's including options as well. Now, TCAD-V, what that means is just the OCC calculated customer volume of all types, including complex order transactions, QCC transactions, in equity and ETF options. Now remember, QCC is I believe that is a BlackRock ETF, if I'm not mistaken. Now, if you see the language pertaining in this file to non-customer, that means specifically firms, broker-dealers, and market makers. Again, people we all hate. So basically, reasoning for these changes, again, not enough liquidity in the market, as we see through the SIBO market share graph. Dark pools have a complete monopoly, and it's FINRA and NASDAQ, basically. The exchange believes that this proposed change would incentivize or incent the OTP holders to increase the amount of customer-posted volume executed on the exchange while maintaining the same level of liquidity, removing volume required under one of the existing take fee discounts, which activity may result in tighter spreads and more trading, making the exchange a more attractive trading venue to the benefit of all participants. Sounds great. There are currently 16 registered option exchanges competing for order flow based on publicly available information and excluding index-based options. No single exchange has more than 16% of the market share of executed volume. That is a huge problem. And they say of multiply listed equity and ETF options trades. Therefore, currently no exchange possesses significant pricing power in the execution of multiply listed equity and ETF options order flow. More specifically, and we all saw this, in May 2021, the exchange had less than 10% market share. That's awful. And that's for multiply listed equity and ETF options. So basically, in essence, NYSE-ARCA, an options exchange, wants to increase the amount of customer interest sent to the exchange and to compete for more order flow. Repeated language about market share and no option exchange owning more than 16% is stated. Reduced bid and ask spread for options, therefore implying better price discovery. And it also is going to incentivize broker-dealers and market makers to provide more liquidity by providing more incentives. Ape speak, NYSE-ARCA, no market due to dark pool taking all of the order flow. NYSE-ARCA says, hey, I give you bigger rebate if you provide more liquidity here. NYSE-ARCA also says, hey, we have no order flow. We want order flow. Effective tomorrow due to the showing up on the register today, 7/13. Hope you found this helpful, and talk to you all later when I get the next one out.